adventurers, welcome to Roll for Felicity, where we play serialized one-shots in a multitude of systems with assorted players. And today, the one-shot is just me. I'm going to be playing Raising Hell, which is a single-player tabletop RPG. If you've been hanging out in my streams for a little while, you probably already know what a single-player tabletop RPG is. But if you are new here, it's kind of what it sounds like. Sometimes they're kind of journaling games. Sometimes they're like writing exercises. This one is pretty different than any of the ones I've done before. It's basically kind of like... It's kind of a little bit like Pokemon, except for you're raising a little devil character. You draw cards to like determine what random events will happen. You roll dice to determine whether you succeed or fail. You kind of stat out your devil as you go. It's really cute. It's a really, really cute game. I believe it is still on, what is it called on itch? Like pre-funding or something like that. And you can if you click on the first link that I just put in chat, to Peach Garden Games, you can get the game for yourself, and also if it, reaches certain goals, then there'll be additional content, basically. Today I've been over basically all day doing nothing. It was wonderful. That sounds nice. I had kind of a busy day today, which is why I'm only a half an hour late, really, so, but in honor of that, time to get the sparkling ASMR going. If I can get it open. Oh, this is not as fizzy. Today's beverage is this Ocean Spray Wave, which is not strictly a sparkling water. It's sparkling water and juice. Yeah, let's get those sparkle emotes going. But yeah, it's sparkling water and fruit juice. And this one is caffeinated, although not super caffeinated, I don't think. But yeah, Mike's card, they added... Oh, nice! I need to do a new, channel point challenge. I kind of wanted to put off, adding a new one until I fulfilled the cooking stream, which I probably won't be able to do for a little while, because I think I'll have to do it on a Saturday, because I'll probably need Mike to be reading comments, because the comments, like, chat won't show up for me since I'll be doing it on mobile, since that's the only way I can do it, I think. And next Saturday I can't. So actually next Saturday I'm not streaming at all, but I will be streaming on Sunday, so to make up for it. But that's exciting. Also, I mean, this doesn't apply to me yet, but Twitch just is starting to roll out the animated emotes, which is cool. I think right now only partners have them, but eventually they're planning to roll them out for affiliates. And then at some point next year, they're going to add follower emotes. So even if you're not a subscriber, you'll still have access to some emotes, which I think is cool. So more emote stuff. In case you haven't been keeping up with Twitch news. I'm trying to think of what I was saying. Oh, yes. So Mike's car, we need to get the oil changed. And he was having, like, low tire pressure in one of the tires, which then turned out that the tire needed to be replaced. So we got delayed with that a little bit because it took, like, another, like, 40 minutes or something for them to do all of that. More than we thought it was going to be. And then we had to go grocery shopping, and then we had to come home. So I had a more eventful day. But, like... most of this week I've been doing nothing, so I shouldn't complain so much. But I'm glad, silly child, you got to have a day doing pretty much nothing, because that is always nice. So yeah, I think I'll just get into the game. I don't think it's going to be... I might do 2 rounds of it, because the first time you go through, you create a little devil character, and you go through these tournaments. And then there's also an option for legacy play, which is basically, if you want to, like, play again and have your first one be, like, part of it. We'll get into it. I'll explain it. But the first thing that I will do, and this, image on screen here is the cover for this game, which I just think the art style is really nice. It reminds me of, like, Paper Mario or something like that, which I always like those kind of things. So, the first thing I will do, it says, "Welcome to Hell. You are a brand new devil breeder. Congratulations on finally passing the entrance exam. Not everyone gets it first time, but the committee can tell you have what it takes. Now you have a ranch all of your own. To get started, what is your ranch's name? Write it down, either in your journal or on the ranch sheet. Mine is Hell's Half Acre." So what do I want to name my ranch? I'll put it at the top. We need a broke emote for the followers. This is, well, you don't even need to have a petition because they're gonna do it. I don't know exactly when. Actually, I should look that up as to when they're adding that. Follower emotes Twitch. I think it's supposed to be by next summer, but I'm not 100% sure. They'll making these available in beta to select partners and affiliates, which means probably not me for a long time. Follower emotes can only be used on the channel which they're unlocked. And based on what we learned, we hope to begin rolling it out more widely. Oh, so later this year. So I was thinking it was next summer, but... creators with beta access can select up to 5 emotes to populate the new free tier. So that's pretty cool. I think that'll be fun. I'll have to get some more commissioned because I'll need more if I want them to be different, which I would want them to be different. Okay, what do I want my ranch to be? I've been having like real I don't know, like a hard time naming things lately. Like the last couple one-shots I couldn't think of clever names for, so I just like titled them like what the game is called. Let's see. I'm looking up like synonyms for felicity. What's like a antonyms? If this is supposed to be like devilish. Although it's supposed to be devilish, but it's not really supposed to be like sad or evil, I feel like, so I don't know. Let's just do Felicity Farms. It's kind of boring, but that is what it is. Alright, so we got that. And also I feel like if you like to draw, this would be a good game to play, because you get, like, it just says like, this is like kind of what your devil looks like. You can draw it, but I cannot draw, so I will not be doing that. If you want, start by drawing a doodle of your first devil egg. So this is what I'm talking about, the little devil egg. They can be plain or lovely. Some of them have magic circles all over their surfaces. Some of them look like crackling lava, and some of them shine like jewels. So what do we think this egg looks like? And then I'll draw a card. So there's different stats. There is lust, wrath, gluttony, and pride are the stats. And they are each associated with a suit. So heart is lust, diamond is wrath, club is gluttony, spade is pride. And those are associated with like kind of like green without specific details. Yeah. Like curve. kind of like Gerb. I see what you mean. I was gonna say I thought you were just describing the egg. Like, it's kind of green. Yeah, so maybe it's like around a very... Yeah, swipe typing. I mean, Gerb is green, so that works. Yeah. Like a very... Oh, excuse me, a very round little egg. I'm like so tired today too is the other thing. So we'll see we'll see how long I can stay awake. All right. So we've got a little round green egg. You know what I'll do? I can do this. Ooh, that made it look wild. I think I have to do... No. No? Okay, that's how I do it. Let's make this green. Let's make it kind of a darker green. And can I make it just like an oval? No. Can I stretch it? Yes, I can stretch it. There we go. And then let's see, can I do... Yes, I can do a curved line. I can't draw, but I can do this. Arrange, I can rotate it. Oh, why can I not rotate it? Why is it not letting me rotate it? Hang on. Move with text. What? It's not letting me spin it. And I'm not sure why. Oh, here we go. Oh wow. Okay. I was trying to make it have like a, I guess I do it like this, and then you move this point. There we go. Have like a green egg with like a red band. This looks kind of like a frog. That looks kind of like Gerb. So that's what the devil egg looks like. Because I can't draw. There we go. Alright, let's draw a card to see what our little devil is gonna start with. Oh, and the name. I'll name it after. We'll name it after we draw a card. Okay, so the first card. Yeah, yesterday was literally from when I woke up to around 8 without long breaks to literally like 3 chores today. Holy cow! So wait, yesterday you were just doing chores? I feel like you've had a very busy summer. Alright, drumroll please. It is a club, so it's going to start with 1 point of gluttony. And the rules don't say whether I'm supposed to put the cards back in the deck. I'm gonna put that one back in at least. So it starts with 1 point in gluttony. So actually, I think I should have, how can I do this in the way that'll make the most sense? Let's see, 15. Oops. 15. Gluttony. I should do them in the order they are in here. So, lust. Wrath, gluttony, and pride. Babysat from 8:15 to 4:45, ate and did house chores, and then helped sisters at their job. That's a busy day. Yeah, I feel like you've been really busy for summer. It seems like. It seems like at least to me. Okay, how should I do this? Because. If I do this as the... No, that's not going to look right. I don't think this is going to look that good. I could just do... Yeah, I'll just do the numbers underneath. It's going to be like a long column, which is not like the prettiest way to do it, but... Okay, so I started with 1 point of gluttony. So I'll put that there. And then I also start with 1 move, which is covet. Covet. And the age, it is a larva right now. I believe. Larval. And the affection right now is just a 0. It has no affection for me yet. But that will be shortly remedied. Okay. So what do we want to name this little devil? So if it starts with 1 point of gluttony, it hatches with a set of wings and can flutter around. If I could draw, I would just draw wings on this little, this little guy we already have. But I actually don't even think there's a freehand. Oops. I don't even think there's a freehand option, to be honest. In pages. Oh, but there are. Whoa! I didn't know there were all these. I wonder if there's wings. Hang on. There are things with wings. And what I perchance could do is do this and then send that to the back. Hey! I can do something. You know, maybe I'll be able to make something. Just, I didn't realize I had all these little art things in this. Okay, the wings, I need to say none so it doesn't mess up the text. And I should do little eyeballs too, I think. Eyes. There is... Look at this eye! Holy cow. Should we just Mike Wazowski it? What color? I could do, like, one of the, like, Roll for Felicity colors. Although I'd have to then pull up my palette. What if we do, like, a... kind of like a dark pink. How's that? And then the eye can be the same color. That looks kind of weird. Ooh, red eye. Looks kind of creepy too. Can I pull? Oh, I can pull from anything. That's cute. I like that. There we go. Okay, and then we should do a little mouth. I wonder if there's a mouth shape. There is a mouth! This is wonderful. So I'll just keep adding to it as it goes. Okay. Let's do... Maybe we'll do 2 mouths. I should have picked the color first. Okay. Let's do style. Let's pick the color. Let's make the color the same as the wings. And this one, we'll do the color. And no nose. That's what it looks like. Okay, so here's what do we want to call this little person? You know what? This doesn't... The wings don't exactly look like wings right now. They look like ears. So let's... It's looking a little bit like Yoda, kind of. Oops. Okay. I don't want to highlight the text. I just want to highlight all of this. Oh, shoot. No, it's not grabbing everything. There we go. Okay. Why is it not, it's grabbing the text, but it's not grabbing the, like, body. Okay. Let's put it down here at the bottom. And then grab, I guess I'll just move that by itself, this little thing. There we go. I like that. That's looking good. That looks like wings now. What do we want to name this little devil? Lipicus Swingicus Breg. Let's do Lipicus Breg. The spiritual successor to Gerb. Alright. Aside from this one, they have 0 sins right now. If you want draw, write down its stats, leave room for it to gain more sins, and leave a place for affection. So I've got that. I've got that all done. So the way that it works is you do, there's like different parts. So first you just do this where it's born, and then immediately you have a tournament. And what Covet does is it can increase one of its sins during a tournament. So during the tournaments, you can like kind of move your stats around a little bit, but it's just temporary. It's just for while you're having like a little devil tournament. So the first tournament, I'm just going to go back and forth between saying tournament and tournament because it's another word that I don't know how I pronounce. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle the cards. The only way I can win this tournament is if it's a gluttony tournament, because then I can use Covet to increase my gluttony to 2, and then that's it, because I only get 1 move. So when you're at a tournament, you make an opening move, and then you make 1 additional move for every point of affection your devil has, but right now my devil doesn't have any affection for me because she has just now been born. So, if this is a club, I can succeed. Otherwise, I'm not going to succeed at this first tournament, which makes sense because my devil's just a little baby. It's not. It's a diamond. So, I can increase my... so, if it's diamond, I'm going to the Newcomers Invitational. And I have to raise my wrath to 2, which I really can't because my wrath is at 0 and I only get 1 move. So, I'm gonna put these cards to the side. I'm not sure if that's what it probably doesn't really matter, but I'll put them to the side. Alright. Once you've made 1 move for every point of affection, check your sin totals. So, I could say, like, oh, well, I'm using Covet to bring my wrath up to 1, but I would just have to put it in and then erase it. So, my wrath goes up by 1 because I use that ability. But I still lose the tournament, and I gain 1 sin in the same one that the tournament required. So that's just 1 in wrath, but that's okay, because it's my very first tournament, so, you know. If I would have won, I would get 1 affection and 1 sin of my choice. And then I would also get a trophy. So... now my devil is in its baby stage, and I'm in training. I'm in the training phase. So, I will only roll 1 dice and shuffle my deck and draw a card. I think I'm supposed to put this card back in because I feel like when you say shuffle your deck, that means you're supposed to. It doesn't say to keep the cards out, so I'm just gonna put them in the back in. So if it's a face card, I gain 1 sin. And then I pick a new move. Otherwise, I can train, or I can skip training to gain 1 affection. So let's see what this first card is. It's a 5 of hearts. So I don't get to gain 1 sin. And get a new move. But I can roll a d6 to attempt to train. If I roll a 6... I gain 1 sin, which is pretty unlikely that I would do. Otherwise, I can skip training for today and just gain an affection, which I actually think I will do. So just me and little Lipicus hanging out. I think I take him to the park to meet some other little baby devils. Gotta keep them on the leash, of course. So they don't get too far from me. So that's my first part of this training. And yeah, it's like the day after the tournament. Of course I'm gonna go easy on them. They just lost. That's tough. They were just born recently. So let me do this again. And I do it 5 times total. So this next card is a face card, which is great. So I gain 1 sin in gluttony again. So that's 2, and I get to pick a move. So let's look at the moves. I have to scroll down a little bit. Moves. All right. Choose an... Oh, I should say what covet does. Covet, raise any sin by 1. And now we'll get another one. So I can pick a move from, there's a list of a couple other ones, or I can pick a gluttony move. So let me look at what the basic ones are. Lovely Menace. Roll your die. If the result is 5 or 6, add 2 to affection until the end of the tournament. That's nice, because then it gives me extra moves. Wait a minute. What just happened? What just happened to this guy? Why is it... Oh, because the text moved. Okay, what on here is... Something on here is messed up. Because this shouldn't move when the text moves. You know what? I'm gonna... Lipicus. I can't select you. I don't know why it's not letting me select. Okay. So that'd be good because that gives me more moves. Eon's Unchanging. Roll your die, set any of your sins to the result until the end of the tournament. So I could set any of my sins to 6. Or, like, as you get older, you get to roll extra dice. So that could be better and better. Unlimited Potential. Roll your die. If the result is a 5 or 6, permanently increase one of your sins. That's pretty good. Because all the rest of these are temporary. Or I could take a Gluttony move. Swarming Greed. Switch your Gluttony with any other sins until the end of the tournament. Which might be good because my Gluttony is the highest so far. Hunger Overwhelming. Roll 1 die and add the result to your Gluttony until the end of the tournament. Or Vicious Bite. Add 3 to your Gluttony until the end of the tournament. I think I might do one of these regular ones. Because it's kind of early for me to know whether Gluttony is going to be my big one. So, let's do, set any since the result. I can't decide whether I should do Unlimited Potential, because then I would just get to permanently increase one of my sins if I roll a 5 or 6, which would be kind of nice. Or if I should do Eon's Unchanging. Roll your dice, set any of your sins to the result to the end of the tournament. Because basically what happens is each tournament has, like, a number that you have to get your sin, like, associated sin to. And if you can get it to that number, then you win. And if you can't get it to that number, then you lose. I think... Let's do Eon's Unchanging. That seems like kind of a good one. Eon's Unchanging. Roll your die. Set any of your sins to the result until the end of the tournament. I don't know why the whole little illustration is getting kind of moved around. Just the little red line is, it seems like. And then when I try to highlight the whole thing to move it all, you know what I could do? Dang it. Okay, let's move this whole thing down a little bit more. And then, let me just group all of this together. And that way it won't all move apart from each other. Okay, so I did that. Now, I will draw another card. So this is my third one. I have 2 more after this. 9 of diamonds, which means I can either... I think I should just take an affection. So I wonder what that... How did Lepidicus brag? I said Lepidicus. I didn't actually spell Lepidicus. Because it sounds like Leviticus. Lepidicus brag. I think we went to, I think we went to an all-you-can-eat buffet. And we said, have at it. And that's how we leveled up a little bit. So if I wanted to try to, wait, no, I'd have to get a 9 on a d6, which is not possible. So let's pump this baby up to 2 affection. We're just gonna spend the day, maybe playing some board games. Maybe trying to, urge Lepidicus to grow some arms. That could be useful. Or maybe develop some telekinetic powers. This is the 4th card. Okay, a 2 of spades. I think I will do training. Because I would only have to get higher than a 2. So roll your die to attempt the training. If you roll a higher number than the card's value, gain 1 sin depending on the card suit. So I could get a pride, which I have none of, as long as I roll a 3 or higher. So let's see. I am also using, speaking of pride, I am using my bisexual pride dice that Melanie gave me. Because they're just so fun. I love them. And I got a 6! Happy pride! Happy pride. I get a 1 in my pride. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 cards. And the last one is 9, which I'm not going to do, so I'll just gain another affection. So we're very affectionate, the 2 of us. That's our training as 1, 2, 3, 4. That is our baby stage training. I really can't decide whether I should put these back in the deck or not. I keep deciding to just do it, but I don't know if I'm supposed to or not. So, Lepidicus brag. It's not the strongest. We spent a lot of our baby phase, maybe the first year or so, prepping for the tournament. Doing a lot of hanging out. We did go to an all-you-can-eat buffet to get that gluttony up. I wonder what we did the training for Wrath. Oh, the Wrath was the tournament. The Pride. What would be Pride training? Maybe I just took Lepidicus to the park and was like, "You're so much better than all these other devils." that's how we did Pride training. All right, repeat this process. We did that. It's okay to decide to spoil your new baby devil. It's only natural, it says. Second tournament. Shuffle your cards and draw one. If it is a heart, you're going to growing up cup. Oh, this is, I don't think I'm going to win this. Because I only have 4 moves, I think. Yeah, I only have 4 moves, and I have to get whatever stat up to 8. And I only get 1d6 to roll for things. So let's see. Maybe it would be good if it was gluttony, because I have 2 points in that already. Okay, spade. Okay, I have to get my pride to 8. Yes, okay. So my opening move, I think for my opening move, I'm going to use Eon's Unchanging. So I get to roll my dice. Let's hope it's a 6. That would make it pretty easy if it's a 6. It's a 4. So temporarily raises my pride to 4. So that's my first move. Actually, I think I can... Can I win? No! Oh, shoot. I only have 3 affection. So I only have 3 more moves. And I can use Covet to raise any sin by 1. But if I do that 3 times, I'll only have 7. Okay. Can I do Eon's Unchanging again? If I do Eon's Unchanging again and get to a 6, then I could win. But only if I get to a 6. So I think I'm not going to win this. What do you think we should do? Chance it? Chance it and roll the dice and hope I get a 6? Because that's the only way I could do it. Let's try it, because I'm definitely gonna lose if I don't try it, so may as well. Okay, so for my second move, roll the dice. It's only a 3. So if I do Covet twice, that's only a 5. So I lose another tournament. Lepidicus. I do get to increase my pride by 1 because we lost. Let's see what kind of legs are available. Leg, legend, legal, arm, feet, foot. Oh, we do have, we could do some feet. Yes, perfect. Okay, so this whole thing goes up. Should I do 1 big foot, or should I do more than 1 foot? Oh, Lepidicus looks kind of great with just 1 foot, I have to say. I kind of like that. But let's see. Copy and paste. Let's see, can I... Oh, can I flip it? I think I can. Yes, I can flip it. Oh, but I do... Let me see, send to back. Let's make these a tiny bit smaller. What do we think? Do we think 2 big feet like this? I would change the color. I'd probably make them green, I guess. Just 2 big feet. or one big foot. Two big feet or 1 giant foot. What do we think? Let me change the color. Let's change it to this green. Oh, it doesn't look as funny when it's the same color green, does it? I like 1 giant. Yeah! It doesn't look as good when it's the exact same color, though. Maybe make it a little bit... That looks good. I have to say, this is looking a little bit more like Yoda than I was thinking it was going to, but... Okay, let's group this, so it's all one piece. Lepidicus is looking great. Lepidicus is now a juvenile. I like how I've decided to do a little doodle of Lepidicus of just like adding clip art since I like can't draw. Alright. Get 3. Oh. Get 3 dice ready. Nice. Okay. So Lepiticus, we really got to work on Lepiticus because we didn't really spend a lot of time training. We've gotten our butts kicked at 2 different tournaments. And, you know, how are you supposed to be prideful if you're losing all the time, you know? It's hard to think that you're better than everyone else if you just keep losing. I have to say. It's not good for a superiority complex to be losing all the time. This game is super cute and fun. And I kind of like, because a lot of single player games which I've enjoyed are like very like thinky kind of. And I like that this one is like, you know, you're just doing stuff and like making a cute little devil and like statting it out. You should make the foot a yellow-green. Oh! Yeah, that, okay, let me see. Can I undo typing? Can I undo that I did? Yes. Undo group. Yeah, let's make it a yellow-green. Actually, I think for the foot, I can probably do this for... Okay, where is Discord? For the body, I can't change the coloring, but for the foot, I actually think I could just grab it from the drawing of Gerb. Do I have that drawing? Is it in my downloads? I think it's in my downloads. Actually, let me just look. Because I think it's just called Gerb. It is. I'll open this. This Gerb is so freaking cute. Sleep Child, I always, like, whenever you post a meme or something, I always Gerb react to it. Because I feel like that's what you would want. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do the color pick, and let's do that. There, that's exactly the color that Gerb's tummy is. I can't retroactively change the body. I noticed someone doing it. It was me. I mean, it probably has other people too. The dark green of the body is a little bit too dark green, but I actually can't change that now because I grouped all these. Oh, actually, can I ungroup? Oh, I can ungroup. I lied. I can actually change the body too. So let's change it to this color. Let's make it a little bit darker because now the eye is looking kind of weird. I kind of liked the darker green. There we go. And then, this is probably not that different anyway, but this line, I can make the same color as, let's make it a little bit brighter. Now this eye color looks kind of strange with this new palette. So let's change the eye color. This is just something that's, you know, happening as Gerb is getting older. Should we change it to this blue? Or maybe this blue? Or maybe this blue? That looks kind of nice. What do we think of that? Maybe a little bit darker. Or a little bit... Ooh, that looks nice. I think I still like the lips and wings being that, like, strange purple color. Although, ooh, let's just see how this looks. What do you think of the same, like, pink as the, as my background? Oh, you know what we could do? Hang on. Hang on. That looks, oops. We could merge Gerb's color palette with my stream color palette. And make Lepiticus. That looks kind of good, actually. I'm kind of liking this. I'm liking this more than the original colors. Okay, let's get, since I ungrouped it anyway, let's get Lepiticus a little bit more arranged. Do that. Let's get the eye. A little bit more. I'm trying to figure out how to make the wings not look like ears, because they still look kind of like ears. If I make it even bigger, will they look less like ears? Hi, Goblin. Oh, nothing. All I'll say is some of us are not gifted with talents of drawing, and so when we're supposed to draw something in a game, we simply make do with what we can. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Group. There we go. Okay, now that's one thing. I'm playing this game that's called Raising Hell, and so you are, like, raising, like, a little demon, and it has, like, and then you take it to tournaments. It's a single-player tabletop RPG, and it says, like, oh, you can doodle, like, you can doodle the demon that you're, you know, or devil, not demon. You can doodle the devil if you want to, and I can't draw. Well, it's not really a drawing. What it is Pages has clip art. Let me see if does it come up on stream when no, this part doesn't. Pages has clip art that you can do, and so I'm just, like, using this, like, these clip art outlines to make this little thing. So, like, the wings, you can't see it now because I just grouped everything, but these wings are actually a bat, so I just made the bat really big and then, like, looked up foot. So that's what I'm doing, because I can't draw. But how are you doing? Juvenile. I love that. Yeah, well, and the colors, Sleep Child said I should pull the colors from the Gerb drawing, because the devil is named Lepidicus Bragg, which Bragg, of course, is Gerb backwards. Oh, jeez. I just almost spilled this everywhere. So some of these colors are from the Gerb drawing, or are, like, you know, like shades of the Gerb drawing. I just got sparkling water all over my computer screen. Let me fix that. So we've lost every tournament so far. But Lepidicus Bragg is now a juvenile. So instead of, before I was just rolling 1d6, and now I get to roll 3d6. So let me minimize that. Okay. Oh, next I'll figure. Oh no, that's the same thing we've been doing. Okay, so now we're in our training phase. We just got our butt kicked at a tournament. The wings just really look like ears. I don't know how to make them not look like ears. I'm doing lovely, hanging out with Salmon and chilling before stream. Yeah, you're doing, you're playing, Subnautica, right? I saw your doodle. I am so bummed that I didn't freaking get the, what's it called? Dead by Daylight downloaded in time. The whole time you guys were playing, I was like, this looks like so much fun. I would be having so much fun playing with them. And the game was just like, it's going to be downloaded in 6 more hours. So we simply have to plan another time to do it, because I really want to play with all of you. It seemed so much fun, and I got some really fun clips. So I'm sad about that. Okay, so first we got to do it. Yes, I think we should. I know Vanessa's, like, super busy right now, so it might have to wait a little while just because of her job, but I'd love to do it again. Oh, King of Clubs. Does anyone else have a hard time remembering which is spades and which is clubs? This is clubs, but I can never remember. Okay, King of Clubs. So, I get another gluttony. I just keep getting gluttony. So that's 3 gluttony now. And I also get a new move. So let's look at the moves. Well, now gluttony is like really... My next tournament, I have to get 13. I have to get my stat to 13. And right now my highest stat is only a 3. So let's look. I think I'm just going to lose all these tournaments. Let's see what my skills are. Okay. Roll your dice. Okay, so I can choose Leveling Menace, roll your die. If the result is 5 or 6, add 2 to Affection until the end of the tournament. That could be pretty useful because Affection is how many turns I get. So, like, if I have a lot of turns, I could just use Covet over and over again and just keep raising my sins. I already have Eons Unchanging. I could do Unlimited Potential. Although, I don't really know if that's that good, because it's roll your dice. If the result is 5 or 6, permanently increase one of your sins. Oh yes, the game, I don't even think I said the game that I'm playing. The game that I'm playing is called Raising Hell. It's on, yeah, it's super fun. So it's on, I forget what it's called on itch. It's called like something like, oh, I think it's pre-order, but it's kind of not a pre-order because you get this game that I'm playing. Like, if you pre-order it, you immediately get the game. But if it hits certain goals, you get, like, extra stuff later. So, like, I think one of the things is, like, actually, let me just look it up. One of the goals is, like, I think extra illustrations, which the illustrations are super, super cute. But you would probably be great at this game because you can actually draw. So, let me just look at what the things are. So the goal is $500 if they get to, and I think it's like itch fund. So like you put a game in pre-order and like you might have the game, but if you hit additional goals, you do extra stuff. So the first goal is basically to help the person who wrote the game not have to pay the artist out of their own pocket, which is great. If it gets to 500, then they'll do a print run. If they get to 666, an art zine of all of our little devils on top of physical copies of Raising Hell. And then if you just buy it, you get a copy of the game as is. It's finished, written, and ready for you to play. You'll also have access to every subsequent edition as things are added, like new art. Which one of the things I know that they're adding is, like at the end of the PDF, it has like a coming soon for a ranch sheet. So like you call your thing your ranch, and then also a devil sheet. So right now I just have like a pages document that I'm using, but eventually they'll come out with like a little sheet. Anyway, it's very fun. Okay, where was I? Okay, so I did the first. Oh, I need to pick my move. Well, now my gluttony is 3, so I feel like I should do something with my gluttony, because that's my highest stat. Moves. Okay. Switch your gluttony with any other sin until the end of the tournament. That could be useful. Roll 1 die and add the result to your gluttony until the end of the tournament, or add 3 to your gluttony until the end of the tournament. Let's do... Let's do Vicious Bites and add 3 to gluttony until the end of the tournament. And then hopefully we'll get another face card and we can add Swarming Greed. Vicious Bite. Add 3 to your gluttony until the end of the tournament. So I wonder what training do you think we did with Lepidicus that taught them how to do a vicious bite? Do we think? And this game, like, I don't have to keep track of any of those kind of things, like other single-player games. But I still think it's fun to think about what this looks like. So, I've gone to the Devil Park and taught Lepidicus that she's way better than all these other devils. We went to an all-you-can-eat buffet. And this time we taught her how to bite. Maybe it was like that training, like, that they do for, like, dogs or whatever, where it's, like, teaching people how to take people down, and so you get, like, I put on all this padding and just had Lepidicus come bite me. I'm trying to think of how big Lepidicus is compared to me. Because I think it'd be funny if by the end, like, by the time she's an adult, she's, like, as big as me, but just these, like, wild proportions. So I think right now she's juvenile, so I think she's, like, maybe to my waist. And so I was teaching her how to bite viciously. I like that. Okay, so that was only the first card, so we have 4 more cards. Okay, 7 of spades. So I could... Oh, and you know what? Actually, I think I wasn't doing this right. If you roll higher total... Okay. Am I supposed to be adding, like... Because this is a 7. Oh, but I get to roll 3d6 now. I'm going to try to do this, because I could get... This is pride. So if I roll 3d6 and I get higher than a 7 total... What a cute demon. Thank you. This is the best I can do as when it comes to drawing. Also, welcome, Mila. I was just telling Goblin, I'm so sad that I freaking messed up the, did I do it? Yes, I did. That I messed up the download for Dead by Daylight because that looks so fun. So we're simply going to have to do it again because I'll bully everyone into, into doing it. So now my pride is 3 as well. Absolutely. Yeah, you all were so great. It was very entertaining. Okay, so that was the second day of training. So I think it's again just like it was pride again. So like, what else is something prideful? What do you do to make yourself feel like you're better than everyone else? I don't know. Last time I took Lepidicus to the dog park. Maybe like to the devil park. Maybe oh, hello. I believe that Oh Damn Catlingun is the person who made this game. So thanks so much for dropping by and checking it out. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm just using clip art. Oops, I'm caught. Well, I mean, your name on here is very similar to your name on Twitter. So, I mean, you really should have made a more subtle account name if you wanted to be secretive. But yeah, welcome. So far, Lepidicus Breg, my little devil, is, getting her little butt kicked at tournaments. But, we'll see how it goes this time. Because I'm leveling up. But I put a damn in it. Oh, okay. I'm completely, confused. And now I think you might be a different person. But thank you for making this wonderful game. And for anybody who's watching who wasn't in here earlier when this was dropped in chat. But if you want to get this game for yourself, you can click on this link in chat, and you can get it because it is very fun. So what I was about to say for Pride, I think for the Pride training, I think we just went and did like a spa day and just really like, you know, got these, I'm imagining the wings are kind of like leathery, like this leathery pink. Get those nice and oiled up. Get a pedicure for this giant foot. And I think that's that. That's the Pride leveling up. Okay, so I've got 2. I need 3 more cards. Oh, another face card. Hey. Jack of Hearts. Also, I should say, one of the reasons why I wanted to play this single-player game is because I'm pretty sure, which I haven't put a date on Twitter or anything yet because I'm not 100%, but, Cat and Peach Garden Games also have a game that I think I'm going to be playing next month, hopefully on the 10th, although I don't have the date nailed down for sure. That's called I Came Here to Win, which is, I think, on Kickstarter? Is that correct? I forget the platform. Let me check. Because yes, Kickstarter. I am such, like, a sucker for reality TV shows. I've watched so many weird reality shows because I'm just, like, addicted. Yes, it is. Okay, let me put the link to this, too. Because, I am pretty sure we're going to be playing it on this channel on July 10th, although I don't have confirmation from everyone. But I Came Here to Win is a tabletop RPG that's GM-less, and you play as people on, like, a reality TV show, which I'm very excited for. Actually in college, which this was a miserable experience. This is a huge digression. But in college, there was I was, like, communications major with an emphasis in film, and one of my, like, classmates, as, like, an extracurricular thing, was like, oh, we're gonna do a Survivor, like, thing, but with, like, students, like, at the school that I was at. And one of my friends was kind of roped into producing for it. I forget, maybe she was doing camera work. I can't remember. She got roped into it because she was friends with this classmate. And then she was like, we really need camera people, so can you also do it? And so I spent this, like, freezing, miserable day, like, running around this park, like, recording people do Survivor. And then I don't think it ever got edited. Like, I think it was just, like, so much footage and so overwhelming that it was, like... Anyway, it was kind of fun. It was kind of a nightmare, but I'm excited to play a tabletop RPG where I'm not... Like, it was, like, we shot it in March, I think, and it had been, like, really nice, and then the day of was, like, the last snow of winter, so it was, like, inexplicably freezing. But yes, so that's one of the reasons why I decided to play this, because I already had it and had wanted to play it on stream before. And then I was like, oh, this will work really well, because I think we're going to play another Peach Garden game in July. So if you like this game, tune in. I think July 10th, because we're going to do another game. Okay, so I just got a Jack of Hearts. Yay, 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 yes. Absolutely. Okay, so I get to add a sin and pick a move, which is perfect because I don't think I can pick the move I was planning to, but that's fine. I'll still get a move. Okay, so Hearts is Lust, which I don't have any in yet. So now I have one in Lust. Let's look at the moves. I also have to say I love the art for this game. It's so fun, and, like, really gives me, like, the Paper Mario vibes, which I love. I love Paper Mario. Okay, so I could do a Lust move, or I could do, let me see, what do I have? We have Vicious Bite, we have Eons Unchanging, we have Covet. So we could do Lovely Menace and possibly add to our Affection, which would be nice, because right now we only have 3 Affection. Although, probably we'll get another Affection during training. Or, let's see what these Lust move is. Mysterious Beam, switch your Lust with any other sin. Roll 1 die and add the result to your Lust. Or add 3 to your Lust. I don't think I'll do that, because my Lust is only a 1. So I feel like I don't really want to rely on that for a tournament. So, I think we should do Lovely Menace. Plays better to our move set. Lovely Menace. Roll your die. if the result is 5 or 6, add 2 to affection until the end of the tournament. Alright. Let's do this. My internet went down for the past 2-ish minutes. My power went out the other, and actually Goblin's power went out, I know, the other day too. Just like completely, for me it was completely random. It just like blinked out. Actually on Wednesday, because I was worried. The first thing I was worried about streaming on Wednesday is I was like, oh, the power just went out for no reason. Oh, thank you so much, Oh Damn Catlingon, for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, on Wednesday I was like, oh, my power blinked out. I hope that doesn't mean anything. And then I didn't, and then I didn't get to stream. Yeah, yours went out while you were streaming. And yours, because you said something about, like, you were going off of a generator. Was yours, did it blink out and come back on, or was it out the entire time and you were just using a generator to stream? Because that's dedication. I feel like if that happened to me, I would be like, stream over, I can't deal with this. Okay, so this is a 3 of clubs, which is good, because that's gluttony. That's what I have 3 to. So I'm gonna roll, because I can't fail it, actually, because oh, I could fail it. If I get 3 ones, I could fail it. But I didn't. I really crushed it. I got a 6, a 3, and a 4. So I get to add another to gluttony, which is good, because that's kind of what I'm focused on. And so I didn't skip training, roll higher than this card's value, gain 1 sin. I did that. So that's 4, so this is my last little bit of training for the day. Another face card, which is spades. So I get to add 1 to pride, and I get another move. So I could do unlimited potential. I could do switch your pride with any other sin until the end of the tournament. I could do roll 1 die and add the result to your pride until the end of the tournament, or add 3 to your pride until the end of the tournament. Huh. I feel like I should do Imperial Blitz, which is add 3 to your pride until the end of the tournament. Because if I did that multiple times, and it was pride, then I'd be doing okay. So maybe I should do that. If I get Lust or Wrath for the next tournament, Lepiticus is just gonna keep losing. So let's do Imperial. Oh, I'm missing stuff in chat. We assumed it had blinked out and came back on, but luckily my mother-in-law had a backup generator that kicked in immediately. Oh, okay. That worked out so well. You just immediately came back. That's so wild. It's a lucky thing you had a generator, too. Let's see. Imperial Blitz. Add 3 to your pride until the end of the tournament. Oh, also I should say, I don't think I mentioned this that much, but since there are a couple streamers in the chat, if you want music to play that is the music that's playing right now, I found this person, first saw them on TikTok, and they had a song that was really nice that I was like, oh, this is just so nice, and then didn't really think about it, didn't look them up or anything, and then I was looking for music for the Good Society stream that was like classical, kind of like laid back music, and that was obviously DMCA free. And do I still have this command on? Yes, I do. The music that we're listening to is by Alan Goggle, or Google maybe. But it's really nice. Like, I just think this music is like so soothing, and like he actively is like, if you're a Twitch streamer, like you should use this music. So if anyone in chat needs music to play while you're streaming that you want to be like something this vibe. There's this, and then he also has some piano music. And I think he has like, he has some other stuff too, but I really like the guitar stuff. Okay, well, that's 5 cards. So, that's time for the next tournament, which, yeah, I'll have to check them out. Yeah, I think it's nice. And I'm always on the lookout for stuff that, like, you know, I'm not gonna get a copyright claim on, obviously, because we all are. 3rd tournament. Okay, I will kind of want this to be either a club or a spade. Yes. Because otherwise I'm probably not going to get it. Alright, Lepidicus. Hey! That's what we want. Let me see. Club. We are going to the Dread Coliseum. To win, I have to raise my gluttony to 13, which I am not entirely sure that I'll be able to do. Okay. Also, Lepidicus needs to move out of the way a little bit. Let's make these a little bit smaller. Those don't need to be that big. Actually, I don't think any of this font really needs to be at 20. I think I was being a little bit, the moves can stay that size, I think. Actually, now this looks... Okay, whatever. This looks kind of wild now, but that's alright. Alright, so I have 4 moves total. Go Lepidicus! Yeah, okay, let's see. So I have 4 moves total. I can... Oh, I should be looking at this. Okay. Roll your die. Okay, so I think if I used Eon's Unchanging, I could roll 3d6 and then set my gluttony to that, which would be nice because my gluttony is only 4. Or I could do Vicious Bite. Oh, actually, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Actually, I think I want to just do Vicious Bite like 4 times. Add 3 to your gluttony until the end of the tournament. I think I should just do that because if I do that 4 times, that's 12 and I only need 13. So I think I did it. I think Lepidicus does it this time. So congratulations, Lepidicus. All this time, all of these buffets we've been going to, a champion, all of the cooking. I think I've been making a lot of, like, home-cooked meals for Lepidicus. Getting those 2 mouths training. So, first time, still out apparently. Oh my goodness, Sleep Doll. I'm sorry your internet just keeps going out. Luckily my internet is doing okay, I believe. I don't have any notifications on my dashboard that my stream is dying, so I can't say that for every time I stream. Alright. Well, I don't even know what to do. This is our first time playing. Ah, Dreamy! Thank you for the subscription! Hello! I actually need to redo my little sub badges, because I haven't done them in a little while, but these are the little things, and I think, like, everyone who's a subscriber, I need to upgrade theirs. But thank you so much for the sub, and also hello! Hello and welcome. I'm training. It was perfect timing too, because those are mouths. They are mouths. Sorry for coming in late. I am tortured from the heat. Oh, yes. I'm excited to see your nails. I'm assuming I'll see them on stream, or if you put them on, you know, the Discord or something like that. Maybe you already have. I haven't been on Discord today, really. Well, no, welcome. It is very warm today, but the timing for that was so great because I just won, my little devil just won the tournament. So now I have to look and see what I do because I haven't won one yet. If your devil wins the tournament, they gain 1 affection and 1 sin of your choice permanently. Note a trophy in your trophy case. Nice. So my affection, All this training has paid off. Yes, those are mouths too. They're so cute. Thank you. Partially you can thank the color scheme to Goblin, because I used her drawing of Gerb from a different stream for the greens and reds. 116 degrees? It's 116 I mean, I know it's hot where you are, but that's simply too much. That's way too hot. Let's go ahead and put a point in gluttony, because I think that's kind of what we're gonna be wanting to do. The two mouths. Okay, so I think now, oh, and I get a trophy from the Dread Coliseum. So I wonder if I can, there's gotta be a trophy. Yeah, there is a trophy. Let's do this. And let's change that color, because I don't know. That's not what color trophies are. Come on. That's what color trophies are! One trophy. And I think, let me ungroup. Oh, what are the, oh, those are the animated emotes. What is that an emote for? Oh, is that Critical Role? West Coast suckers, L, and a bunch of ones. Me, a Canadian, trying to figure out how you aren't dead. I came home and ripped off my clothes. Yeah, no kidding. I've got the fan going. It's not that hot for me, but I also don't have air conditioning, so that's not great when it gets pretty warm. Okay, let me ungroup. I think so I think one of the things we're gonna do for Lepidicus, because now they're about to be an adult, is we gotta add another, oops, we gotta add another mouth. Oops, all mouths. And I think this one's gonna be a little bit bigger. Should this one be a different color too? Oh, you know what? The positioning of that, it looks like a Furby face. Is that what they're called, Furbies? You know when like people put the Furby faces on other things? AC is a necessity here, you should have died. Yeah. Yeah, it's 116 degrees. And it's like only June. I shudder to think. What else you'll be going through. Doesn't that kind of look like a Furby face? Like, you know how their eyes are like kind of like half closed? My TikTok For You page is mostly weird Furby content. Yeah. I don't think I want them to be in this arrangement because it looks too much like a face. Don't Furbies have three... What? Furbies do not have three eyes, I don't think. Do they? I guess Mila would know because they're the expert. Also, Mila... Oh, I see. That's weird. Do I not have a different cheer badge? My cheer badge is set weird. So Mila, because you cheered to me for a second, I was like, it looks like you have 2 subscriber badges. But I guess I have my cheer badge set to the same as one of my... I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't know why it's like that. I also shudder to think. Yeah, I think only 2. I think they only have 2 eyes in most cases. I don't like that this looks like that. And I don't think there's another mouth. They have a little thing in between their eyes. Okay. I have to, apparently I don't remember what a Furby looks like. Furby. Oh, yes, they have that little tuft. Like it's supposed to be like hair or something, but it's plastic. When I was younger, the toy that was really popular... No matter where I put these mouths, it's gonna look like a face. Right? I mean, that looks like a face too. No matter what I do. Oops. Oh my gosh. Stop moving the body. Just move the mouth. Just move the mouth. Should I put one here? That's a little bit better. I'm gonna have to, like, mess with all of this because the freaking body keeps moving around. Okay, let's put the eye like right up to the top. Move the eye down. Oh, that's a good idea, Sleep Child. Forehead mouth. That's a good idea. Let's make this forehead mouth a little bigger. I think we should make it a different color too, maybe. And then these two little mouths stay where they were. Is there anything else that we think Lepidicus should get as they mature? That looks much better. Oops. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn. That's kind of uneven. And let's move the stripe down a little bit. If I was really ambitious, extra wings. Oh, that's a good idea. There is another kind of wing, I think. I was gonna say if I was really ambitious, I would like put mouths all over the wings. Okay, let's see, wing. What other kind of wings are there? Ooh, there's dragonfly wings, or I could just do a second set of bat wings. That's like a different color and maybe a slightly different size. Send to back. Oh, actually, no, I want these actually at the back. And let's make these, what color do we want? Maybe, ooh, I like that. Oh, but that does look like, this is the Whittle face of a champion. Whittle champion, yes, absolutely. Now that does look like Yoda. I do have to say that if I do the green like this, I love the green and pink together. It does look like, it does look like Yoda. And also I don't think wings like that would be that functional. Ooh, but I can, I think. The nice thing about being used to not being able to draw, really, oh, that looks sick. That looks sick as hell. Is that I'm like pretty used to having to do weird stuff with like, also I like barely know how to use Photoshop, so I'm doing stuff like this all the time. That looks rad. Okay, I feel like now I need something else in this head area. Like I need something else on the top of the head. And I think I know what it should be. I was gonna, oh, well, let me see. I could do a crown, or I could do a tooth that's kind of like a crown. And I think I'll use the same color. Maybe a little crown of teeth, because you know, they're the royal glutton. Okay, well, let me, for some reason it's like, it hasn't been letting me rotate, so I don't know if I can get this to fit exactly how I want to. Oh, these will rotate. Okay, I can't do that. Let's see, that. This is the part of the game I thought I was going to be worst at because of my kind of lack of artisanship. But actually this is pretty fun misusing pages like this. Alright. Oops. That looks great. I will say this, oh, it's not quite moved down where I wanted. This is beginning to look a bit like a biblical angel, except with a bunch of mouths instead of a bunch of eyes. But, you know, what's the difference between, you know, an angel and a devil, really, when you think about it? Okay. Yeah. This Lepidicus does seem like the type of person that would have to tell you be not afraid as soon as you meet them. Alright, let's get this all grouped. I think that's the whole thing. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's move Lepiticus up to the top. Because with a face like this, I mean, she's got to be right up at the top. Let's make all of this the same font size, so I'm not looking like a fool. Alright. Lepiticus, now an adult. Be not afraid. So, final training phase. Now that your devil is an adult, will grow a little more slowly than they did before, so that one of your dice aside, you'll be rolling 2 at a time. So I've got my 2 bisexual pride dice, and, oh, I don't do that first. The first thing I do is I draw my cards. Having you watched Good Omens, there is no, yeah, that's true. Also, second season of Good Omens coming, I believe, which I'm kind of surprised by because, I mean, obviously the source material, they did the whole book, and I'm excited for it, but also I felt like the first season was, like, pretty well tidied up. Yes, I hope I'm not lying, but I'm pretty sure that they're doing a second season of Good Omens. Or am I lying to you? I need to read that darn book. The book is very good. The show, I also thought they did, like, a really good job adapting. Which I'm, like, kind of one of those, like, insufferable people that's, like, never is happy with, like, movies based on books, as I am with the book itself. Like, I love the movie Howl's Moving Castle, but I do prefer the book, and, like, the first time I watched the movie, I'd read the book before, because I, like, loved that book when I was growing up, and there was so much where I was like, this is so confusing, because it's not like the book, so I am one of those people, but Good Omens is one of the few things that I'm, like, probably as good as the book, and only a few really good bits from the book that didn't make it to the show, which always happens. Yes, yeah, I think you would like it. I mean, I think you would like the book and the show, but it's one of the few things that I personally would say, like, if you didn't read the book first, I think you would still enjoy the show, and if you read the book after, you would, like, I don't know, they're pretty comparable, I feel like. Alright, let's draw a card. 7 of diamonds. So, I can roll 2 dice and try to get higher than a 7, and I would get Wrath. Super rough because I wanted to finish before my stream, but you should check. Oh! Okay, let me look at Discord. Oh my goodness, Goblin! Goblin does such good drawings. Can I put this on the overlay, Goblin? Is that okay? Goblin did a little drawing of Lepiticus Berg and sent it to me on Discord, and they always do just, like, such cute drawings of things, which is, like, just wild. Darn the book, the show has David Kenna as a gay demon. But of course, nice. I will, let me hang on. Let me hang on. Let me save this. And you all can see. And Goblin put the title of it as Be Not Afraid, which is great. This, I love that Lepiticus Berg drawn out does look a little bit like Mike Wazowski, which is, like, when I was making this weird drawing, I was like, this looks kind of like Mike Wazowski. Okay, let me put this on the overlay so everyone can see. I do like, I feel like the show was, like, a little bit more, like, explicit about the main characters being gay. Like, it still wasn't explicit, but there was definitely a lot more there, I feel like, whereas the book, it's definitely there, but I don't feel like, maybe just seeing characters on screen, too, you get more of the chemistry, because they have great chemistry. God, you always make art with, that's true. Okay, let's see, Lepiticus Gerb, add source, it's coming, Be Not Afraid. It's probably gonna show up on stream when I add it. Huge. Yes, it did. I don't know, every time I add something, it's like giant. Because this is what happened with Gerb too. Lepidicus. Let's. Ooh, can I do this? Yes, I know what I'll do. Hang on. Some things are gonna be moving around for 1 second. Da, 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 da. Hang on. This goes over here. These. Because I want, oh. And then I'm just gonna add the chat box back in. And I think this is the one that it is. Here we go. Overlay is gonna be a little bit messy, but it's worth it for this beautiful little demon. This goblin definitely made Lepidicusburg cuter. Like this one here really does look like it would be like, be not afraid. Whereas this little Lepidicus is much cuter. Berg takeover. He kind of reminds me of Bog. Oh, yeah. Boggy the Froggy. Yeah, definitely Boggy vibes. Fantasy High. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Also, Goblin, I know you're probably, I don't even know if you're still here, but, enjoy your stream. I will probably, drop in. But thank you for that parting gift. How do you spell Gerb backwards? It says Berg on it, doesn't it? Yeah. Berg. It's on here. Like iceberg. Let's just put this here. Alright, we've got an adult demon and another tournament to get to. So let me do that. Breg. Oh yeah! You're right, it is Breg. But you didn't say Breg. Oh wait, but I've been saying Berg. I've been saying Berg, I think, this whole time, have I? I don't know. I don't know how to spell things forward or backward. This Lepidicus is be not afraid. It's like Linus doing the the Charlie Brown Christmas. This Lepidicus Berg has or Brug, whatever it is, Breg. Sounds like Linus. All right. So, okay, so I drew the first card. I think I'm just gonna put another, I'm gonna keep going with the affection. Oh, I did not make this a smaller font, huh? Did I? Hire me for all of your, graphic design needs. I think I'm gonna take this thing that says sins off, because I know that these are sins. I know that lust, wrath, gluttony, and pride are sins. I don't need to label it. We don't need to put a label on things. I was gonna try to make it look like they were holding the trophy, but okay, so I'm gonna roll 2. Oh no, I'm not going to roll anything. I'm just gonna add 1 to my affection. I did that. Let's draw another one. Okay, so this is a 5 of hearts, so that would be lust. Do I want to roll, or do I want to just keep going into my affection? Because if I can get a gluttony face card, then I'll be set, because I can just use an action to swap that, and that's kind of what I want. But if I don't get a gluttony face card, and I get lust or wrath for my last challenge, it's going to be all downhill. But even if I do this, it's going to be all downhill. So let's just, you know, let's just do another affection. I think that's nice. We won the last tournament after losing all of them. We'll just take a couple of days to just watch cooking shows. Cooking reality TV shows to tie in. We're just watching a lot of Chopped. Me and Lepidicus are just hanging out watching Chopped. Okay, 10 of clubs. So, I do want to roll this, I think. Yes, Chopped. I love Chopped. My favorite kind of reality TV shows are the ones where it's like The Circle or like, you know, like Drag Race or whatever, where it's like the whole season is the same number of people, or not same number of people, but like the same people who get eliminated. I used to be all about Top Chef. I do like Top Chef too. Also, what is the other one? Iron Chef is also fun. I remember one time I was watching Iron Chef, and Alton Brown, who's like, I guess like kind of not a great person, which is a bummer, but knows like so much about cooking. And there was one where, like, obviously on Iron Chef, he like does commentary, like it's like a sport basically. Me Too, yes, Top Chef, Project Runway, oh my gosh, Drag Race or Big Models, where I came here to win. Project Runway in college, my friends and I watched the season, oh, I forget who won, but it was the season that had like, what's his name, like Sean or something? I don't remember. He was like kind of looked like Billy Joel Armstrong, and did like kind of punk clothes, and we wanted him to win so bad, and we had like this big like watch party for the season finale of Project Runway, and then he didn't win. And so there's just a video, and like I was working on some film project, so I was blowing up all these balloons, so we have like this video clip, I think it's on Facebook, of like my dorm room full of these balloons, and then we were like filming the announcement, like one of my friends, and it's just all of us going like, what? This other person didn't win, and just being mad about it. But yeah, I loved Project Runway. We used to watch that all the time. What am I doing? Oh, I'm rolling to try to get higher than this because I want to get my gluttony up. I failed. I got a 3. So we had some days of watching TV. We tried to do some training and we were not prepped for it. Oh, but I was gonna say I was watching Iron Chef, and there was one of the like competitors was like doing something with like a cut of meat, and Alton Brown was like, all right, and if he cuts to the left, he's gonna be making this dish, and if he cuts to the right, he's gonna be making this dish, so let's see what it is. Oh, he cut to the left, so he's making this. And I was like, holy shit, like, how do you know so much about cooking that you're like, if they cut in this direction, then this is, and he was right, like, it was the dish that the guy was making. That's wild to me. I keep wanting to just roll these dice, and that's not the next thing that's happening. We have 2 more chances, and I really want to get a face card that is clubs. And I didn't manifest it as clubs, though. Let's try to roll again. Let's try another day of... I'll say this time the training is Lepiticus. Lepiticus, who is as tall as me now. I'm 5'6". Oh, I might know why. You might know why he knew, like, what direction the cut mattered. Oh, hey, I think I did it. 5, 6... Oh, I didn't! I rolled a 7 and I needed to roll an 8. Oh, we just keep... Lepiticus is not, I think we need to retire. 1 trophy, and that's all we needed. I did get a face card, but it is not the suit that I wanted. But still, I get to add a move. I get to gain 1 sin, lust. So I get 2 lust. And I get to add a move, which, okay, Mysterious Beam, I don't want that. Light of Chaos, roll 1 die and add the result to your lust until the end of the tournament. I don't think I want that because I could only get a 6, 7, 8. Actually, that might be add 3 to your list until the end of the tournament. Okay, so I have 6 moves, so if I did 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, I still wouldn't win if I got lust with that. So I think I will add... I think I'll add Light of Chaos. Because I could add... There's a possibility that I could add more. So let's do that. The last move Lepiticus will ever learn. Light of Chaos. Let's see. Roll 1 die and add the result to your lust until the end of the tournament. Okay, so what we really want this tournament to be is gluttony or pride. That's gonna be better. That's gonna be better for us. Let's see what our last... That was the last card, right? 1, 2, yes, that was the last card. Let's see what our last tournament is. Ooh, these titles for this last one is... The first... The first title is, like, hella intimidating. What dish you make can be dependent on whether you cut with the grain of the meat or against the grain. It also dictates how tough the meat is to chew, depending on the other ingredients. I'm gonna be able to figure out which dish it was because certain. Yeah, that's I don't think I even knew that was whether you cut with the grain or against the grain. I don't think I knew that mattered. I do cook a lot, and I think I'm pretty good at cooking, but I don't cook that much meat, so I don't really know that much about cooking meat, to be honest. But that's impressive. Call for chewy or less chewy meat. I did for my last in-person D&D game, I made beef stew, and it was so good. I feel like beef stew sounds gross. Like, if you just say, like, I made beef stew, it, like, sounds bad. But I think it tastes good. Alright. So I want this to be a club or a spade. I really don't want it to be a diamond. And if it's a heart, you know, it could maybe be good. It is a heart. So are you ready for, like, a metal sounding tournament? We're going to the Citadel of Pain Invitational. Holy cow. We're quaking in our boots. We're quaking on our foot. Beef stew is amazing. I know, it's so good. And it was, like, literally had a, like, bottle of red wine, and you cooked it in the oven for, like, 6 hours or something. So it was just so flavorful. It's a hell game. I gotta be metal. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. If you're making a hell game, you have to be metal. All right. I have to get my lust to 20, so I have to multiply it by 10 times. Okay, and I have 6 moves. So the first thing I think that I want to do is probably Eon's Unchanging. Because I get to roll 2, so I could, if I get 2 6s, I could bring my lust up to 12, which would be nice. But regardless, there's a pretty good chance I'll get it higher than 2. Okay, Lepiticus, let's hope for good dice. Okay, I got a 4 and a 1. So I'm gonna put 5 in parentheses, because that's my temporary score. Okay, so I have to get 15 more. And I have 5 more moves. Let's do that. Alright. So if I just did, well, I obviously can't just do covet, because that, if I do it 5 times, then it's only going to be 10. That's not high enough. That's half as much as I need it to be. So I could do Light of Chaos, and hope, because if I get a 6, that's pretty good. Roll 1 die and add the result to your list until the end of tournament. So let's do Light of Chaos. So then we'll have 4 more moves. A 2. So that's 7 now. I have 4 more moves. Should I just keep doing Light of Chaos? Or should I try to do Lovely Menace and maybe get more rolls? Let's do Light of Chaos again. Roll 1 die. Okay, let's try this. Okay, that was a 1, so Lepiticus, We only have 3 more turns, Leviticus. You know, sometimes, maybe Leviticus is just kind of a one-hit wonder. Lust is, you know, not really their strong suit. Not very lustful. Mostly hungry. Okay, that was a 2. So I'm at 10 now, and I have 2 more moves. Pretty unlikely that I'll get to... I would have to get 2 5s or... Yeah, whatever. I could do all the math. Or I could roll my die, and I think I would get to roll both because I have 2 dice. Yeah, let's try to do Lovely Menace. If it's a 5 or 6, I'll add 2 to my affection, so then I'll have 3 more turns. Let's see. I did not. I rolled a 2 and a 4, so I have 1 more turn. Let's just do Lovely Menace again. Let's do our last move to see if we can buy ourselves some time. I did get a 6. Okay. So I added 2 more affection. So let's just try to see if chaotically, if we can get what we need. I would have to get 10 more to win. Let's see. Leviticus? I believe in you. I believe in us, Leviticus. Okay. I did get a 2. So I statistically cannot win. Unless... Should I try to do Lovely Menace? I think it's like I'm like shouting encouragement at Leviticus, who's having a lust competition. Let's see if I can get 2 more points. I can't. I got a 3 and a 3. So Leviticus retires with 1 trophy, which is, you know, some people have no trophy. If your devil loses the tournament, they gain 1 sin. So gets a 3 in lust, but no more affection. And after this last tournament, it's time to let your devil retire. They put in a lot of hard work over their career, but their fighting days are behind them. My sample demon Sammy didn't win any, but I love him anyway. I mean, this is super fun because, like, it's just fun to, like, I don't know. Like, it was fun to, like, make this little character and, like, name them and, like, choose the moves. Because it's, like, you know, it's like Pokemon, but without all the grinding, you know? Because, you know, who wants to grind? Who wants to grind when you can just draw some cards, pick your moves, credit screen? Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks so much, Kat, for the follow. And Dreamy for the resub. And also, if you want to play Kat's game or see what other games they have, you can head over to itch, and pick it up there. And also, check out A Came Here to Win, which I'm pretty sure we're going to be playing on stream, like I said, July 10th, which is on Kickstarter right now. Oh, hello, Sierra. I did a Twitter message. I should check it. I should check my Twitter message. Let me also see who's live. Also, Sierra, at some point, actually, I shouldn't say when I'm gonna do it, but, at some point, Sierra, Goblin, Galaxy Wanderer, who wasn't in chat tonight, and Mila, we're gonna have to play Dead by Daylight, because I was supposed to join them on Wednesday, and simply thought the game was downloaded to my computer, or to my, Switch, and it simply was not. Okay, let me mute my desktop audio and see who we can raid. I know Goblin's live. Yeah, let's raid Goblin. But the other thing I was gonna say is at some point, Sierra and Goblin and Nessa are gonna have to be back on because we played Mouse Ritter and we left on, oh my goodness! This drawing is so good! Kat, can I take this, can I tweet this picture? Or if you tweet it, I'll retweet you. Either way, I wanna let people see this, or like I can put it on my Discord. But this is so wonderful. Please do. Okay, cool. Yeah, Kat just sent me a drawing that they did of Lepiticus, which is so good. I love it so much. So I'll put this on Twitter. I think everybody probably in chat is already following me on Twitter, but it's Roll for Felicity, at Roll for Felicity. And then also I do have a Discord, which is not like the most active, but thanks for the stream. Haven't painted in a while, and Lepiticus was fun to paint. Thank you, that's so nice. I'm so lucky, like, I don't know, I feel like that's such a, like, I can't draw at all, so when people draw things, I'm just like, ah, that's so wonderful. But yes, your game was a delight. Everyone should go get it. The Discord does have fun Gerb memes. We also, for subscribers, which I'll probably do this again at some point, but I did an off-stream tabletop game for subscribers. Was that only last week? Last week feels like it was 100 years ago. But we played You Awaken in a Strange Place with Sleepchild, Mila, and Sky, and that was super, super fun. But let's see, let's raid. I feel like this is like not what you're supposed to do when you're a streamer, is just like keep raiding the same people over and over again. But Goblin's streams are so fun, and they always are streaming pretty much after I am, so it's just so convenient to go raid them. But anyway, Goblin was in stream earlier, did one of the drawings of Lepiticus. So they are playing Subnautica with their boyfriend. So let's go over there and share the love. And also, if you are a subscriber, I always forget to do this. Oops, I don't think I did that command right. I did not do that command right. If you are a subscriber, or if you've unlocked the Sparkle emote with channel points, you can copy and paste what Moobot just put, the Rolfo Sparkle thing, when we get over to Goblin stream. Or if you're not a subscriber or don't have that emote, you can just copy Felicitations from the Felicity Raiders. But let's go hang out with Goblin for some kind of scary vibes. They're playing the newer Subnautica, new Subnautica. And that's always super fun. And I will see you all on Tuesday. I'll see you all on Tuesday with some Phoenix Wright. And until we leave for the raid, enjoy my cat.